All right, here we go. We got OG3, the founder of NBA, aka Never Broke Again, and older brother of NBA Youngboy.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, where we come from. And it's like the mentality that they see us, when they see us, is like, hold on, let me back, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we give like that back out standoffish vibe.
I think now they gonna really understand how I'm coming. Like, I started NBA, you know, like, then like Youngboy just was really like the main one who was rapping. Like, I don't really take rapping serious, cause like Youngboy really made me rap. Like, I ain't never want to rap. I just did it cause he was like, man, you know, you might as well. I'm doing it. But you know, he started off, and you know, he like took it to the next level.
I peeped this year, Youngboy and 3. Them boys came up from the trenches of Baton Rouge. Two brothers who turned their hunger into a big-time money hustle. Youngboy never broke again, and OG3 weren't dreaming about fame. It was building it brick by brick. Now they ain't in the hood no more. Youngboy sitting out in Utah, and 3 moving strategic. A businessman molded from the grind. The block made them, but the rap money sharpened them. They built together, the world had to respect. That boy 3 was never just a brother in the background. He was the engine, co-founder, the man who made sure the machine never ran out of gas. He ain't even chased the spotlight like that though. He made sure it stayed on Youngboy.
How did you become a part of NBA?
I mean, I started NBA, you know, like, then like Youngboy just was really like the main one who was rapping. Like, I don't really take rapping serious, cause like Youngboy really made me rap. Like, I ain't never want to rap. I just did it because he was like, man, you know, you might as well. I'm doing it. But, you know, he started off, and, you know, he, like, took it to the next level. Like, he ran with it. He did what he was supposed to do. And, you know, we just made ourselves into a brand.
Never Broke Again wasn't a slogan. It was a mission statement, a line drawn in blood and business. By the time the industry woke up, it had already changed the game. Independence was the new flex, and they was the blueprint. Then came Birdman, the diamond-dripping mogul from New Orleans who been playing this game since the UNLV and Lil Slim days. He an icon, no doubt. Built empires, birthed legends, stacked checks taller than the High Regency on Padres. But Birdman's reputation been dancing that line between genius and greed for decades. He the type to bless you with opportunity and forget to bless you with payment. You sign a deal with him, you better bring a calculator, a bulletproof vest, and a chopper. When Birdman linked with Youngboy, kids who ain't know no better called it Louisiana royalty. The new king meeting the old general. The camera was called Smiles, the caption said family, and the blog screamed history. But that boy 3 stood back, reading the energy. He seen the play before. The mentorship talk, family bond, the quiet control behind the handshake. Birdman ain't the type to mentor for free though. Every hug come with hidden agendas. They dropped from the Bayou in 2021, a collab that looked like gold. Birdman talking that talk, Youngboy spitting that fire, and that boy 3 was protecting the brand from the shadows. It looked like peace, but it smelled like paperwork. Birdman got a pattern, make you feel chosen, then make you sign something that say you ain't. That boy been telling every young rapper since the early 2000s that they the next Lil Wayne. Like that title come in bulk. By the time he told Youngboy, that sales pitch had done got played out. Repeat the move. He a thinker, not a reactor. You watch Birdman play the game, flatter the artist, claim the movement, then collect the credit. It's divide and conquer, wrapped in diamonds and round Cartier lenses. He seen Birdman try to sit between him and Youngboy, stir the pot, sprinkle fake loyalty on real tension. Birdman been surviving this long because he know how to make people compete for a seat at the table. But 3 and YB, they wasn't begging for plates. Them boys owned the kitchen. By 2022, Never Broke Again was bigger, stronger, independent. No middlemen, no mercy. Birdman started talking family even heavier, as if saying it more might make it true. The more NBA grew, the more Birdman felt his grip loosen. That's when the energy started changing. Those Instagram captions and photo ops started looking like PR stunts. 3 felt it all. He ain't gotta say much. Real recognized real. And he knew them shits right there was fake. He seen seen the same story happen to that boy Lil Wayne, mentor who became the middleman, the love that turned into leverage. So when 2024 came and Youngboy dropped Tears of War, the whole game stopped to listen. Knew that stunner never loved me, shoulda listened to Carter. One ball, one message, no confusion. That was a surgical strike straight through Birdman's reputation. Stunner meant Birdman, Carter meant Wayne, and the whole world knew that. Translation, the same man playing the same game on a new generation. Internet exploded. Bloggers dissected every syllable. Fans replayed it like evidence. And 3, that boy didn't say a word. He didn't have to. His silence was co-signing the truth. Then came the post. OG3 started dropping little bombs online. Watch who call you nephew when they act like they your landlord. Some people call it mentorship. I call it management with a memo. No names, no tags, just facts and captions. Every line sounded like Birdman got the mention without the ad. Birdman stayed quiet the way he always do. That's his favorite move. Silence. Let the storm talk itself out. This time, silence and protection. This time, the fans already knew the story. They seen it before with Wayne. They seen it before with half the Cash Money roster. Birdman quiet, cause every word he could say sound like guilt. 3 wasn't wilding out though. He was calculated. He wasn't looking for beef. He was drawing the boundaries. That's the difference. His tone wasn't angry. It was assertive. Truth always cut deeper than lies, and the more he talked, the more people started listening. Artists, fans, even execs, they understood this wasn't about hate, it was about history repeating itself. Birdman been running the same play for decades. Build a bridge, Charles the Toad, call it mentorship. He'll hug you at breakfast and try to get you to sign a bad contract by lunch. If that boy feel like you owe him, he'll call you daily. If he owe you, he'll call it an investment in a culture. He the only man who could turn family into a business model, go with his move, and sleep good afterward. 3 ain't the type to let that shit slide. He drop more posts. That boy aggressive now. You can't own loyalty. You can't invest in. They call it game. I call it gaslighting. That boy Birdman was probably scrolling through his phone, counting comments instead of the karma that's about to hit him. Then the memes hit. Say, bruh, this internet is undefeated. Birdman Photoshop with monopoly money. Another one had him holding fake checks. Even the hip-hop pages started trolling. 3 ain't feeding the fire though. He just letting it burn. The more people laugh, the clearer the truth got. Humor became the weapon of truth. Birdman might have built Ciamara, but 3 showing that boy he ain't built NBA. By early 2025, the tension was in no rumor no more. It was open reality. 3 moving like a man, protecting was his. He ain't dissing, he speaking facts. That boy talking independence, ownership, principles.
This music, business, other streets, ain't nothing going on without me.
That is.
Hey, I don't give a fuck who a nigga think they gonna go around me.
Soon as baby get around.
Snake anything, break anything, hey, this shit I stand on, bitch.
There go the whole shit.
So anything y'all thinking, bitch think 3 times, bitch, cause you gonna be missing your fucking head, nigga.
The new generation ain't scared to speak up, and that's what Birdman ain't used to. He came from an era where all them boys on Cash Money was scared to say something, but this ain't that era no more. These artists own their own platforms, their masters, and their voices. Birdman been trying to play it smooth though, act like nothing wrong. He appear at events, say it's all love, but love without payment sound like an empty envelope. That boy 3 ain't responding when internet antics, his words speak louder. He building the NBA brand stronger, protecting his integrity, reminding everybody who really put the foundation work in. That's the difference between old money and earned money. Birdman inherited this image from decades of control. 3 and YB built theirs from scratch. You can't divide a foundation that's already self-owned. You can't conquer a man who learned from everybody you finesse. When 3 went live, he wasn't ranting, he was talking that talk. Don't play OG if your guidance come with hidden agendas. That wasn't anger, that was game. The fans clipping every second, dropping it on blogs, running it up. Birdman stayed ghost though, but his silence louder than the denial. This ain't disrespect, it's accountability. Even other rappers started liking 3 posts, saying shit they would have never touched before. The tide was changing, the OGs getting called out. That shit right there is evolution in motion. Birdman kept his poker face though, but behind that look, you could see the flames in his eyes. He been running the intricate chessboard for decades. How the pawns don't learn how to move like the strongest piece on the chessboard. The control game don't work on people who already built their own empire. But underneath all the bullshit, there's a moral. This ain't about who got more money, it's about who got more principles. You can't mentor the future with the same same backdoor tactics. You can't build loyalty with loopholes and shady contracts. This whole shit hasn't turned into violence yet. This war right here is psychological, generational, old school control versus new school clarity. Birdman thinking in contracts, street thinking in copyrights. One man trying to own people, the other teaching the YNs in the game how to own themselves. And the crowd watching like it's a movie. Every post, the culture watching the old guard get schooled by every rule they wrote. Now the torch done been passed, whether Birdman like it or not. The new era don't need that boy, especially not YB. The beauty in it is balance. This ain't about destroying the OGs. It's about demanding respect from them. Birdman paved the road, but that boy 3 put the toe boots on it. That's some real gangster shit right there. Best believe you me, this ain't fiction. This is the real business of respect. 3 took the unspoken and made it public. And Birdman, that boy is still rich, still talking that talk, still watching the new schools learn how to build wealth without owing nobody nothing. In the end, that boy 3 declared war if Birdman tried to go with his move, letting them know somebody gonna die behind this year. That's the part that hit the most. So when the people say this story about beef, they're absolutely right. Them boys ain't rocking with that divide and conquer type shit. Birdman thought he was running game. 3 stood on business though. New rule simple now. If you call it family, pay it like it's business. If you call it business, treat it like it's family. That's how you win in this game. That's how you keep it real without getting robbed. The old game over. Them young dudes ain't falling for that shit no more. And 3, let it be known, ain't nobody coming in their camp with that snake shit.